Hello everyone, welcome back. Yesterday we have studied about the IUPAC and the homologous series we have studied before yesterday. Um, I think before this week we have studied homologous series, and this week on Wednesday we have studied what is IUPAC and what are the root words and what are alkane, alkene, alkynes. This we have studied on Wednesday. So today we are going to study about the functional groups. Today we are going to study about the functional groups and how they are named. How they are named. This is what we are going to study today. Right? Okay, so I'll make a chart and you have to make accordingly. You have to write down the chart, and then I'll tell you the preference order. Okay, I'll tell you the what is preference order in that also. Chali. You have to make the chart with the help of pencil. You have to make the chart with the help of pencil, and nobody will make the chart with pen. So write the heading order of preference for the functional group. For the functional group. Alright. So the first you have to make this as a table. Functional group. Okay. This is prefix. This is suffix. Prefix means pehle, suffix means baad mein. P for prefix, P for pehle. Just learn like this. So first is, let me see what are the functional groups are there in your syllabus. Okay. So first is carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid, and they are denoted as COOH. Wherever you will find the COOH group, you have to understand that it is carboxylic acid. Okay. Carboxylic acid have always suffix. Carboxylic acid is never written as prefix. It always has prefix, that is oic acid. Right. For instance, this is CH3, CH2, COOH. This is the carbon species. So what I will name it. See how many carbon numbers are there? 1, 2, 3 carbon numbers are there. So I will use meth, eth, prop. I will use meth, eth, prop, propane. All are single bond, propane. Correct. Now this is carboxylic acid. This is carboxylic acid. This is a carboxylic acid. So I will write as oic acid. I will write it as oic acid. Now I have to write the number at which carboxylic acid is present. So I will write it as, this is number 1. I'll start numbering from here, not from here. Why? Because yesterday we have discussed that the functional groups, double bond, triple bond should be given preferences, or the branches should be given preferences. So I will write propane 1 oic acid. Okay, now there is one rule in IUPAC nomenclature that two vowels cannot be written simultaneously. Two vowels cannot be written simultaneously. That means this is E, just this is C, this is number. This is a number. So you cannot say that ma'am बीच में number तो आया है, between E and O there is coming a number, but number is not counted at all. Okay, there is propene ka E and O. Vowel O and E are there. So I cannot write these two vowels simultaneously. For that, I will remove this E. The name will be propan 1 oic acid. The name will be written as propan 1 oic acid. Right? Now second functional group is, in your course, the second functional group is aldehyde. Aldehyde stands for C double bond O H group. Wherever you will see this C double bond O H group, that is always known as aldehyde. Aldehyde has, you don't have prefixes in your syllabus. Just wait, let me see. So prefix in aldehyde also there is no prefix in your syllabus. कुछ कुछ होता है ना, when carboxylic acid is also there and aldehyde both get mixed, so in that we use prefix of aldehyde, but there is no as such in your syllabus. Suffix of aldehyde is written as al. Suffix of aldehyde is written as al. For instance, number 2, CH3 C double bond OH. Okay, this is an organic species. How will you name it? See how many carbon numbers are there. There are 2 carbon numbers, meth, eth, right? All are singly bonded. We won't count the double bond between carbon and oxygen. Double bond should always, for alkane, alkene and alkyne, there should be presence of double bond or triple bond between 2 carbon atoms. अब carbon atoms के बीच में क्या है? Single bond है. There is single bond between carbon atoms. So it will be ethane. Ethane. One पे aldehydic group is there, C double bond OH. This is aldehydic group. So I will write as ethane 1 all. Right? Again, 2 vowels cannot come simultaneously. So I will remove this E and it will become ethane 1 all. Now the third is ketone. Third is ketone. Ketone means again C double bond O group, but it should be at the center. उसके left में भी carbon होना चाहिए and right में भी carbon होना चाहिए. There should be carbon present on the left as well as on the right. Okay, it do not have prefix. It has only suffix which is known as on. Right? Now let's take another example. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. CH3 C double bond O. So how will I start naming it? It has meth, eth, prop. Prop. All are single bond. Carbon is singly bonded. Propane. Right? And it is on number 2. If I'll start numbering from here, then also it will come number 2. If I'll start numbering from here, then also it will come number 2. So propane 2 on. Correct. Same rule will be applied. No vowels can come simultaneously. So I will remove this E from here. Number 4. Number 4 is, if I look in your book, then ketone is done, acids is done, aldehyde is done, alcohol, ether and halides are left. Okay. Now number 3 is alcohol. Number 3 comes alcohols. Alcohols are C single bond OH. C single bond OH. Rest all should be bonded. Any किसी भी it can form bond with any other species, with hydrogen, with carbon, with any other element. Again, its prefix is not there in your syllabus. Its suffix is all. What is the difference between aldehyde? Aldehyde has suffix al. Alcohol has suffix all. Correct? So number 4 will come CH3 CH2 CH2 OH. How will I name it? I will write, see, this is meth, eth, prop. 3 carbon, prop. All single bond, ane. On one number there is alcoholic group, 1 all. Propane, 1 all. Again, 2 vowels cannot come simultaneously, so I'll remove this E. It will become propan, 1 all. Right? Now 5th number. Number 5th is halide. Halide means halogens. Halogens means if carbon is bonded with any halogen, whether it is, I'll denote it with X. Okay, and X means chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine. Right? So halides have functional group. Halides are always written as prefix. Halides are always written with prefix. Halides have always their prefix. There is no suffix for halides. Okay, like for matlab, what does it mean? They are always written in the start. They are always written at the start, not at the last. Okay, I am not able to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have seen that. Halides का लगता है hello. ओके, सफिक्स नहीं लगेगा, सफिक्स विल रिमेन एज इट इज, प्रेफिक्स लगेगा हेलो. प्रेफिक्स मीन्स पहले. देयर प्रेफिक्स विल बी हेलो. Prefix will be hello. This time we are using prefix, not suffix. I'll give you one instance. For instance, this is a carbon species 1, 2, 3, 4. Here there is chlorine, CH3, CH, CH2, CH3. Right? So how am I going to number it? I'll start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So I will write 2 will be written as prefix. Chlorine will be written always as prefix. Okay, so a prefix means pehle. P for prefix, P for pehle. So I'll write it in the starting of writing the name. Okay, this is 2 pe chlorine hai. So it will become hello. It will become hello. Hello means chlorine ka chloro, bromine will become bromo, iodine will become iodo, fluorine will become fluoro. Correct? I'll write it as 2 pe chloro. I have to give the name at which position chlorine is there. So chlorine will become chloro. 2 chloro. Now how many carbon number are there? There are 4 carbon number. Meth, it, prop, but. It will become butane. 2 chlorobutane. Got it? Now last is ethers. Last is number 6 is ethers. Ethers, what are ethers? Where there is carbon, single bond oxygen, single bond carbon. Okay, where there is carbon, single bond oxygen, single bond carbon. That means there is a single bond between carbon and oxygen. Okay, there must be oxygen in between two carbons bonded singly with a single bond. I would rather say with a single bond. Okay, so ethers का भी हमेशा याद रखना प्रेफिक्स यूज होगा. ethers का भी we will use always prefix. We will always use prefix and no suffix will be used for in case of ethers. I'll confirm it by looking in your book. Although I know the rules, but I think there is no ether as such given in your book. There is no ethers. I'm so sorry. There is no ether in your whole book. Anyways, let's study this. Ethers ka they have written suffix oxy. This is not correct. It will be always written with prefix. This is incorrect. अभी इन्होंने आंसर में ही अपने आप को what they have given example उसमें ही उन्होंने अपने आप को ठीक कर दिया है. Example is correct but they have written suffix as oxy which is incorrect. We will always use prefix. Prefix में लगता है oxy. प्रेफिक्स में ऑक्सी, सफिक्स इसका कुछ नहीं होता है. ठीक है. नाउ आई विल गिव यू अनदर एग्जांपल ऑफ इट. नंबर 6. सिक्स्थ एग्जांपल. सी दिस इज CH3, CH2, CHO. sorry CH3. Correct. Now this is how will we find it that which group it is. It is there is a presence of oxygen which is singly bonded with the two carbons. Okay, this is from here we can find that this is ether group. Correct. This is the ether group. Now ether group का जो naming होती है that is bit different. We have to divide it into two parts. One which is on the left of oxygen, one which is on the right of oxygen. We will divide it into two parts. Okay, जो smaller वाला है, the smaller वाला इन दोनों में से which one is smaller? It contains 3 carbon chain, yes, and it contains only 1 carbon chain. So which one is smaller? This one is smaller. Right वाला is smaller. तो oxygen will go with the right one. Oxygen will go with the right one. ये एक बन गया और ये दूसरा, ये partition हो गया. There comes partition in between a carbon chain where oxygen goes to that side where there is less number of carbons. Right? So जो छोटे वाला है it will be written first. Okay, this has less number of carbon atoms, so it will be written first. I will write it as myth. Since oxygen is also combined, so it will become oxy. I told you that prefix is written myth oxy. Myth ऑक्सी. दिस इज वाई इट इज रिटन एज प्रेफिक्स. ठीक है, प्रेफिक्स मीन्स पहले लिखा जाता है. रेस्ट ऑफ द कार्बन स्पीशीज विल बी रिटन एज इट इज मिथ इट प्रोप. सो इट विल बिकम मिथॉक्सी प्रोपेन. Simple. One more example I'll give you. CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay. Again we will will divide it into two parts in such a way that lesser one will go with oxygen and the bigger one will go as it is. So I can see that on the left of oxygen there are 2 carbon chain, and on the right of carbon there are 3 carbon chain. There is 3 carbon atoms in a chain. So oxygen will go with the left one this time. Why oxygen is going with the left one? Because there comes smaller number of carbon atoms. Okay, and this will be written first. This will be written first. P prefix है ना, ethers में we use prefix. Prefix means पहले. So it will become mit it. Ethoxy. Mit it. Oxy क्यों आया? Why oxy has come? Because of this oxy prefix. Ethoxy, mit it prop. Ethoxy propane. Correct. So today we have somehow got the idea about all these functional groups. How are these being named? How are these being named? Let's do a quick revision of it. Okay. Carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid, we will use suffix oic acid. Aldehyde, we will use suffix acid al. Aldehyde having suffix al. Ketone have suffix on. Ketone has suffix on. Alcohol have suffix ol. Halide, that means chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, will be written as prefix with the name as halo. Chloro, bromo, iodo, fluoro. Right? Next is ether, where there is oxygen singly bonded attached with 2 carbons. Prefix written as oxy. Correct? Now I'll tell you the differences. Carboxylic acid में there will be 2 oxygens. Aldehyde में and ketone में there is single 1 oxygen only, but the oxygen are doubly bonded. In aldehyde and ketone both have 1 oxygen where it is doubly bonded with the carbon. So how are you distinguish between aldehyde and ketone? In aldehyde there must be presence of 1 hydrogen. In aldehyde there must be presence of 1 hydrogen. There must be. If there is no hydrogen, only carbon and carbon is there, then it will become ketone. It will become ketone. This is a basic difference between aldehyde and ketone. Aldehyde में there comes hydrogen attached with carbon. Okay. In ketone there are both the carbons on the left and on the right. Alcohol में OH group लगता है. There is single bond OH group. Okay. Aldehyde and alcohol में what is the difference? In aldehyde it is C double bond O. And carbon is bonded with hydrogen. Carbon का hydrogen के साथ है. See, in short इसको भी CHO लिखा जाता है और in short इसको भी COH लिखा जाता है. Okay, so how will you distinguish what is this and what is this? You just make its diagram and you will see that carbon अगर hydrogen से bonded है. If carbon is bonded directly with hydrogen and carbon is doubly bonded with oxygen, then it is aldehyde. But if in case of alcohol, oxygen is bonded with hydrogen is bonded with oxygen. यहाँ पर hydrogen oxygen के साथ था, यहाँ पर hydrogen carbon के साथ था, यहाँ पर hydrogen carbon के साथ था, यहाँ पर hydrogen oxygen के साथ है. This is a basic difference, and here there is double bond between carbon and oxygen. Here it is only single bond between carbon and oxygen. This is a basic difference between alcohol और ether में भी एक ही oxygen होता है. There is only 1 oxygen in ether also, but it is singly bonded with both the carbons. Correct? So this is what it is. What is the written work you will do? First you will write this order of preferences and you will make this all table. Click the stop the video, take the screenshot and write this table with the help of pencil. I am repeating it again and again with the help of pencil. और ये ether का ये भी लिखेंगे आप लोग. Okay. After that, what you will do? You will write all these examples. Example number 1, example number 2, example number 3. Stop, pause the video, take the screenshot, write it. Example number 4 and 5. Again pause the video, take the screenshot. Pause the video, take the screenshot and start writing. Right? And these are the two examples, 6 example and number 7. Again pause the video, take the screenshot and do it. This is what it is. And in the Zoom, in that live class also, in the school also, I will try to repeat this topic if still you have any problem. I mean abhi tak to you guys watch the video after coming from the school, so you will find it is the same. Okay, and in the next live class also I will try to clear this concept of nomenclature only. All right, chalo, enough for today. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye bye.